Amsterdam just opened the biggest bicycle garage in the city. This might look like a normal canal behind me, but it's not. Underneath here, there are 7,000 bike parking spots. Let's go check it out. Now, you may wonder, why build an underwater bicycle garage? Isn't there enough space to build it somewhere else? And who even rides a bicycle? Welcome to the Netherlands, the land of the bikes. Some people say that Denmark, or more specifically Copenhagen, is the king of bicycles. Personally, I know that the king or the queen of bicycles is the Netherlands. Amsterdam has more bicycles than people, and all those bicycles need to be parked somewhere. Thankfully, they don't take up as much space as cars do, but they can still get in the way. This garage is in the dead center of Amsterdam, the largest city in the country. There is no space. The engineers came up with the great idea of building it under the canal. I mean, why not, right? An estimated 200,000 travelers pass through the central station every single day. About half of those arrive by bicycle. There is a floating bicycle parking just across from here, but the city wants to get rid of it because it is kind of ugly, and I agree. That's why this parking was constructed in the first place. It's time to check out the inside, but before that, look at this handy sign that tells you how many free spots are available. Entering this bicycle garage is so easy. You just hop off your bike and get onto the moving walkways.
Caution, you're accessing the travelator.
Every time I get on one of these, I think about what it would be like to ride down it, but I guess I'll leave that for next time. There are also 3 different ramps which tells you how busy it will get here during rush hour. I loved how while I was going down, a boat passed by right in front of me. It really made me realize that we were going underwater. What a crazy thought. Once you're done riding the next set of walkways, you reach the grand entrance of the garage. To enter, you just take your bike through one of the gates and scan either your bank card or your public transportation card. Parking is free for the first 24 hours and then it's 1.35 euros a day. This place is huge and surprisingly modern. There are about 35 rows of parkings, which are all double stacked bicycle parkings. Let me show you how you park your bicycle on the top row. It seems intimidating, but it actually is. Nah, jokes aside, it's really not that hard. Seems like this man was also very interested in how I park my bicycle on the top row. I mean, he really stood there for a while. He was watching my every move. Good for him. As you may imagine, building this garage was not an easy task. The construction work started back in 2019. Thankfully, the Dutch are good with water, so they knew how to get this done. Here's a quick time lapse to show you the entire building process. The water first had to be drained in the part of the canal where the garage would be built. Then walls were put up to keep the water from coming back in. Later on, the garage was built and the water was let back in. What a process. Even though this looks like there's endless parking in here, the Dutch are actually worried that this is gonna fill up. So in 3 weeks, a brand new garage just like this one, a bit smaller, is going to open on the other side of the station. It's just as easy to leave the garage without a bike as it is with a bike. There is direct access from the garage to the train station, so you no longer have to worry about finding your way or going out in the cold and rain. The garage is treated just like any other type of transportation in the station. At the end of the day, it is an important part of making the station function at its best. On the other side, you can see the main entrance that we took before. The garage occupies this entire area, which is really large if you think about it. The great thing is that if you have no idea about the garage, you would have no idea what's hidden underneath this body of water. This garage not only stores personal bikes, but it also holds about 700 rental bikes which are tied with the train network. Basically, you can use these yellow bikes just by checking them out with your public transportation card. The exact same way you check in to take a bus or a metro is the same way you check in to use one of these bikes. I've used them before in other cities and it is actually a really good initiative. One final detail I forgot to mention is that each concrete pole has a light on it that can either be red or green, which tells you if there are any parking spots available. I'm gonna go keep walking around this garage and see if I can find any other hidden features. Thanks for watching this video. If you're as impressed as I am about this garage, leave a comment and let me know. And I'll see you all next week on Saturday. Bye. Oh, this scares me every single time. It's not that intimidating, I think.